Yeah, when I really think NASCAR, I mean, I'm sure all that debris on the apron was really important to get off of there. You know, it would have taken them 2 minutes just to stop the line and let everybody that was out there at least finish their runs, and then throw the yellow if you want to go out there and clean the debris up on the apron that nobody's running on anyway. But you know, and if their excuse is that they didn't know for sure if it was on the racetrack or not, maybe they ought to find more people put around the racetrack. You know, since Brian France is making billions of dollars, maybe he can afford to pay somebody to put around the outside of the racetrack and watch and make sure we got stuff out there, because they basically just screwed us out. First time I've actually got to sit in the truck and watch the other guy in the interview, but it's a pretty demented view from where I saw. I mean, I got to run on him like he said. At least he got that part right, but you know, you can see where they start the camera view that he's a whole lane and a half low, and you know, you don't go in the corner that way, so obviously he's blocking there. And, you know, if he wants to complain about me getting under there, I mean, I was there, and you know, any other weekend that would be acceptable, but you know, it's the Nextel All-Star Crash Fest, so you know, I think he screwed up on this one and thinks that if he thinks I did that and that was my fault, he screwed up in the head.
I don't know. You know, it's a long day, and you know, when guys are in front of you are running him down, and he's racing everybody like it's a nationwide race, and this isn't a nationwide race. This isn't a nationwide series, and you know, when it comes down to the end and it's time to go race, you race hard. But you know, there's 43 of us out here, and we all have to work together, and he's having a hard time understanding that, I think. I mean, he says he gets it, but if he gets it, he's holding up a whole line of cars every time they get to him. It just gets frustrating. Then he's got a bald crew guy down there that wants to jump up there and be Billy Bad Butt. Maybe he needs to ride in there with him, since they both seem to have it all figured out together.
All right, thanks, Smoke.
Thank you.
I wanted to kill A.J. Allmendinger and Juan Pablo first for being stupid, but you know, they weren't the only two guys being stupid. I mean, David Reagan's got no business being in the Nextel Cup Series driving the way he did today. I mean, he just lives at the wrong parts of the track, and all you got to do is watch videos of old races here, and you can learn how to get around here pretty easy. But him and Paul Menard could have been there could have been cautions every time somebody was around those two guys, because they just didn't know what they were doing.
All right, Tony, your perspective, what happened?
The kid's an idiot. He wins one Busch race, and he's a Cup driver now. He's done stupid stuff all year. You know, he took us out at Talladega twice in a half a lap and kept us from finishing the race. And we're just following him in practice. I mean, I'm on sticker tires, and you know, I'm just going to follow him into one. He was going in on the high side, so it wasn't like he was erratic on where he was going, but he never points down to the inside and just all of a sudden checks up and just destroys the right front of our cars. So I'm just really curious what that idiot's thinking down there. I mean, I don't think he even knows what he's thinking. He doesn't do very many smart things out there. He wrecked Casey at Vegas, and he just is proceeding to be in everybody's way every week. So just kind of curious on why he thought he had to destroy the right front of our car today in practice and happy hour.
Did a 4 in front of 42 cars, and I guess expects all of us to drive around him. So I don't know. Just tore up 2 really good race cars. He tried to crash us on Friday in practice and didn't get it done, so at least he finished it off today.
Has there been some difficulty between the two of you?
No, he's a young guy and he wants to be successful, but I don't know if he knows what the definition of team is.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. involved, couple of cars.
Dale Jr. got no talent, son of a God.
Take a look at the in-car, Tony.
Yeah, just like I saw it. I mean, get hit and get pushed in the wall. But, you know, we're done wrecking right there, and then all of a sudden we get jacked up by the 38 car for no reason. There was absolutely no reason for that to happen. So he's just taking it out on us for yesterday when he turned down across the nose. So, yeah, lucked into his Cup ride, but I don't know. We'll see.
Thanks for your patience. See you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Affect your chances of winning the 500?
I don't know, rocket scientist. I mean, I'm sitting here with a backup car. What do you think?
How much you have to do to this backup car to get it ready?
Talk to Darian Grubb. I don't know. We got a lot of work to do. I mean, I'm ticked right now. I'm not happy. I'm not cordial. I'm not nice. I'm not anything right now, and I shouldn't be. If it was because 2 guys wrecked and it was something a driver's mistake, that's one thing. But a manufacturer that has the sole deal here, they don't have any competition, and they can't give us something to keep us from having problems like this. So I don't know. I'm just amazed how much everybody kisses their butt right now.
Claire, you have a question?
Good luck, Claire. One guy that I've never seen in a media center in my whole life has had the best question of the day here. Nobody else has even come close yet. So see if you can dazzle me today.
Is there anybody
you guys,
else?
The great thing about every time I come in here, you guys make me feel better about myself because I feel so much smarter than what I thought I was when I came in.
Not such a good ride, Tony. What happened?
Just running around a bunch of hacks out there. It's not worth destroying Delana and Kevin's car. I mean, the guys out there, I mean, you got guys like David Green, who's won most championships, and I like him. I like Aston Lewis. He ran over us once, so I give him the same business, and that's why we spun. I mean, I did it to myself. I was the cause of that problem, but just getting tired of getting run into by a bunch of guys that really don't know what they're doing. So
it's for every one of those fans in the stands that pull for me every week and take all the bullshit from everybody else.
Good job, guys. We gave another one away today. Great job. 10-4. Great attitude there, Smokes. We stalled it a couple times up pit road and gave up spots. Remember, we win and lose as a team. It's a great effort, okay? It's enough of that crap. Difference is I got mine back.
Your contact was very much intentional. What's your take on that?
yeah, Matt always thinks that. I mean, I guess Matt didn't think anything when he got me sideways over in 2 either. So, you know, he should have thought about that first. I mean, he got back what he started in the first place. So, and I got penalized for it. I mean, they didn't penalize him when he turned me sideways over there. So, you know, he should have been smart enough to know not to be tucking down on guys' doors in the first 20 laps of a 200-lap race at Daytona. So, I mean, he has no room to complain. He started the whole thing, and I finished it.
You never said that, and that was just us speculating, and we're the idiots. But now you're talking about extending.
Finally, somebody's admitted it. It's all come out. It's on TV, and everybody in the world has heard it. So my quest is over now. I don't have anything else to work for now.
That's the most pathetic racing tire I've ever been on in my professional career. They exited out of Formula One. They exited out of the IRL. They exited out of CART. They exited out of the World Outlaws. And there's a reason for that, because Goodyear can't build a tire that's worth the crap. So if I were Goodyear, I'd be really embarrassed about this weekend and what they brought us here. It didn't keep us from winning the race, and how we got to second, I don't know. I'm really proud of our guys on the team and really proud of their pit stops, but it was ridiculous to have to race on a tire like this today. It's not at this form of racing. You know, if they can't do any better than that, they ought to just pull out of this sport and save us all.
How big is that for you?
It's cool, and they may call this Pepsi 400, but Coca-Cola still tastes a hell of a lot better. So I'm going to drink this the rest of my life, whether I'm sponsored by them or not. So I always have, always will.
In here and mentioned
He came in here? Jeff Gordon came in here?
He did. Yeah.
Wow.
I know, you're amazed.
That's awesome, man. I never would have thought Jeff Gordon would have came in here. That's pretty cool.
You're sitting right there, I believe.
He was sitting right here?
Yeah, man.
Oh, my God. I'm sitting in the seat Jeff Gordon sat in. That's awesome. Can I take this home? Can I take this? I mean, I won the race. Can I take this? Sure. Thank you. I'll send somebody back for it after I leave.
Okay.
But go ahead. I mean, I'm trying to continue.
He said that if this was the old system, you'd be running away with it. Is that something?
Yeah, but
it's
not the old system.
I mean, do you guys
why
even
are we talking about the old system?
Well, I didn't
even. In case you didn't know, we haven't used that system for 5 years now. So why are we talking about the old system?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. I mean, do you even?
No, you guys are the ones that bring it up. We don't care. We know what the system is.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon mentioned it. He was sitting right there. He used that same microphone.
You would think I would feel the vibe from it right now and understand that, but I don't even talk about the old system because we don't use it anymore. I mean, it's not even a factor in the equation. So it's like, yeah, we know we would have, but that's not what system we run under. We all know it's starting the year, and unless they go back to it, who cares?
Says Tony that he's not picking on you. He just is seeing what the video shows.
Yeah, I know. Darrell's memory kind of gets a little screwed up sometimes. I guess he forgets that with all the rule changes he wants NASCAR to make, he forgets that if they changed the rules and took the Champions Provisional away, he wouldn't have been able to race the last 2 years. So I know Darrell's doing what he has to do at his job, but I think there's a lot of times what you see on the screen isn't the whole total story. And